up for Cyber Lunch.
Bring the energy.
Bring the energy.
You ready?
Yep.
Welcome back, my fellow Cyberbots, to episode 94. Dr. Ian Malcolm said it best, life finds a way, and once again remote, just like your controller. We're so glad to be back here with you for another great episode. This week is technically a week in the future because the episode you're supposed to be hearing accidentally got deleted by yours truly. So that is now forever. It's a phantom episode.
Yeah, it's forever lost in the ethers.
Yeah, pretty much. So, whoops.
Oh well.
Let's see here. We came up with a list.
By the way.
Yep.
We're having all sorts of fucking technical difficulties with all this technology shit. So, hopefully you guys can see it. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, we're just going to do audio this week. We had time constraints earlier, so Justin cannot be with us for this episode. So it's just going to be Jake and I kind of trudging on. Hope everybody's doing good out there. I've been seeing quite a bit of activity on the Facebook page. We appreciate every like, every comment. It's awesome. Yep. I think
you guys.
Now that let's see, Eric commented not too long ago about a James Bond, build your own James Bond movie, which I thought was like super intriguing. Let's see if I can pull it up here.
Oh yeah, I like that. I don't think I could pull it up at the same time as doing all this, but it was a good question.
How have you been, man? I know you're back to work.
Okay. Yeah, I'm back to work, and people are psychos as always, but it's all right. It seems like there's a lot of people all of a sudden, like overnight. So I'm wondering if they're just getting antsy or they think that
it's all over.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wish.
I had a little bad news today though.
Oh no.
So I got my hair cut finally. Thank God, after like a year of growth. And there's quite a few grays in there.
Oh God. I know. Betsy, I shaved my beard today and Betsy was like, "You got some grays in your temples." I'm just like, "No, I don't."
Yeah, I know. Just ignore it. Don't think about it. But I suppose though, coming up on 43, I suppose that's going to happen. I don't know. It was like one of those moments in life where I looked down in my lap and I was like, "Oh, damn it! Here it comes." I don't know. Little Salt and Pepper's not so bad though.
The band? Oh God.
No, not the band.
Let's see here. Oh yeah, we're just off to a running start this week. Well, my God.
Hey, this is what happens. This is what happens in quarantine, man.
I'm getting some delay on your vocals, but I'm hoping that it's fine at the end. Who knows? With all the luck that we've had tonight, buckle up, everybody.
Yeah, get ready.
Stay tuned with us, Jake. And
what?
Myself. No, I was just saying. Oh. I think we're going to do Back of the Box this week. I don't know. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I'll try. I'll give it a shot.
All right, 1-on-1, and then this week in 20 questions. I got to torture, go by myself in a torture mode. My God.
Yeah, I'll try not to get too hard on you.
All right, well, we'll hang on by the skin of our teeth. This is going to be like a roller coaster without a seatbelt. I'm Daryl.
Sorry, I was in the middle of drinking a beer. I'm Jay.
Welcome to Cyber Lunch, a podcast that deals with nostalgia reflected and integrated into our everyday lives growing up in the digital revolution, plus a plethora of tangents and passionate discussions with special guests and our favorite music, movies, and video games, the television shows of the past and today. I said of the television shows.
You did.
We
That
had so
works.
many technical difficulties. I think I probably had like 4 drinks just sitting here trying to figure out what the F is going on. Discord,
Yeah.
could you make it harder? I mean, am I just a giant idiot? And then Zoom.
I know it's like.
Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like there. You have to push like 15 buttons to get even one to go. It's not even guaranteed you're gonna have a video call. And then we get 3 people in and it crashes. It's like, great, good job, outstanding.
Somebody would be
And then
like, just
fucking-
blame it on your PC. It's like, no.
I'm not using. No, even on the phone, it's not easy. It should just be push to click. I push on you, I call you, just like Zoom, and bam, we're in. But nope, it's got to be some PC bullshit. Ugh. And then Zoom turned into assholes overnight.
Yeah, I know. And now they're charging us $15 just to have 3 people in a call. That's where we were. That's what we were using the past few weeks. And it took us about 2 hours, and then finally, yeah. Yeah. So we're here tonight. We're enjoying life for the most part within quarantine. My highlight has been going to various fast food restaurants, which is horrible. Probably gained like 15 pounds. I hurt my neck a while back. I don't even know what the hell happened, but I've been off work for a few weeks, so I've been doing a lot of gaming, and most of that is consisting of Call of Duty Warzone, which, if you did not see on our Facebook page, I posted a 2-minute video. It's short, whatever, but there's some good laughs and there's some good close calls and some wins. Nothing like groundbreaking, like, oh yeah, he's better start his own Twitch channel or whatever, but it's something, you know. I have more videos, but some of them are like just epic fails that I'm just too embarrassed. I recorded it because it was funny, but it was just like also so fucking embarrassing that I'm like, I don't even think I'm going to put it out online. It's just, that remains to be seen. As far as gaming and stuff like that, I have played Resident Evil and a majority for the first time in my entire life. And I'm trying to think if this is true. It is true. I purchased a Call of Duty skin for the first time. I'm like the cool kids now.
What did you get?
I got some type of like tribal looking ghillie suit demon mask for the Grinch class, if you're familiar with the Call of Duty games.
Oh yeah, it's that like Chinese looking demon mask.
Yeah, and if you look, it's
Not
20.
Chinese. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I understand. It's $2,400 Call of Duty points. So I'm sorry.
$24.
It's So basically, it's $20. And it's like, my God, for a skin. Well, guess what? Quarantine got the best of me. And you know what else got the best of me? Vinyl records. I've been buying them left and right like crazy. I should actually make a playlist, if anybody cares, of what I have in my collection. It's if you're into synthwave, 80s, anything else like that, you should definitely check it out. I think I'm going to make a Spotify. I'm getting all sorts of ideas tonight.
I've been listening to a lot of Spotify too. I've been getting into that 80s wave, the new waves.
New retro wave.
No, my new headphones. Yeah, new retro wave. Yep.
Yeah,
I've been listening to a lot.
What kind of headphones are they?
Oh, there's some cheap ass freaking Tautronics, but they were like $37, and they're better than the AirPods I had before. I don't know how I sound this because I'm still going through a phone call, but audibly, they're amazing.
Audible?
No, not the book.
Oh.
Not the book thing.
Okay.
But they sound really good. They sound amazing, actually. For $37, they're incredible. They're BH something else. I don't remember what they are, but they're the little earbuds.
How long does the charge last?
I watched a whole Joe Rogan podcast, which is almost 4 hours with Tom Green the other day, and they lasted through that, and I threw them in, and then the case charges them like 48 hours or something like that. It's pretty ridiculous.
Wow, that is crazy. You'll have to post a link on our Facebook page, and then they're gonna have to sponsor us.
Should. Yeah, well, it's a
Send
Chinese
some money.
company, so I don't know if they want to. It's a Chinese
No.
company. I don't know if they want to involve. Of course, they probably pay pretty good. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. So I've been playing a lot of Warzone. I've got 6 kills now, or 7 now. I finally got another one last
7
night.
wins.
Or yeah,
Not
7
kills,
wins. Yeah. Sorry. Like I
Nice,
said,
dude.
it's
I have
Saturday night, having a great time.
Yeah.
Cheers.
I have 4. I have 4 under my belt, but I played it way less than you. I took like a week off because I was so tired from work and I was just mentally drained. I just wanted to come home and watch some TV. I watched the draft for the last couple of days to have some little normalcy in life. I was able to see my fiance today. I got to see my mom for a little bit. So, you know, it is what it is. But I just kind of took a week off. I was just trying to concentrate on getting up for work and dealing with a bunch of mental patients every day.
You know, you could probably relate to this more than anybody, but after your surgery when you were playing Destiny and you told me about like, dude, I was off for a week and I would have rotations where like in the morning I'd have my morning crew or afternoon and then they'd leave and then you'd have your late afternoon to night. That's what I was experiencing for the past 4 days and it's been fantastic of just nonstop like teams.
Yep. Yeah, isn't it great? You wake up and you're like, "Oh, my other buddies are on, and they're on the other side of the country." Like Zaz, shout out to Zav.
Yeah,
I love that guy. French Canadian.
I've got a couple wins under my belt with him. I tagged him in that video today, so shout out to his cat Pepito.
Did you tell him about our podcast?
I will after this. Now that I'll be like, "Hey, I shout out to your cat."
Yeah, we should let them know we get some of that French Canadian viewership up there.
I'm already French Canadian, but I'm just horrible at French. So,
well, everybody's horrible at French because French is horrible. But whatever.
He's gonna fight you, dude.
No, he'll laugh because he knows.
It's a beautiful language. All right, let's see here. What World War II movie would you want turned into a game? There's an easy answer to this.
Yeah, I'm thinking of an easy answer too.
Call of Duty.
Make a game into a movie or a movie into a game?
A movie into a game.
I don't understand, man, because Call of Duty's already...
Call of Duty is the best, but I'm saying, like, is there a Call of Duty movie? No.
Boy. Not really.
There isn't.
Well,
Call of Duty's just cliche.
The campaign, you could do like Zero Dark 30 or, something like that. Some kind of special ops kind of movies.
Well,
in like the old world.
Way to break my question. I was just trying to... What I was getting to is I would like to see a video game adaptation of Inglourious Bastards.
That would be good. Well, you kind of do. Wolfenstein. The newer Wolfenstein's kind of like that. It's kind of wacky and crazy.
Damn it. If you haven't played that game, everybody, go out there and play it. But I will warn you, put it on baby mode. And speaking of playing things on baby mode, I have not returned to Doom, and I'm so ashamed of myself.
You should be ashamed of yourself. I'm surprised you didn't beat it.
I mean, Warzone is currently beating out even Animal Crossing for me right now, which that's hard for me to admit. I don't know what my fixation is, but getting that win and like right before you win, when there's like 5 people left in the final circle, oh my god! And then just the rush. It feels like when you win at the casino. That same dopamine rush.
Yeah, it does get your heartbeat going. That's for sure. But when you're doing bad,
oh yeah.
When you're doing bad though, I don't have any time for it. Like I get so pissed off sometimes because there are a lot of cheaters and it's noticeable, but it is still fun. It's something to do and get together with your buddies on voice chat during this crap and still be able to same thing, have some normalcy in your life. and it's a good way to kind of blow off steam a little bit, you know. And it is fun. It's a great game. They just need to fix some stuff. That's all.
Yeah, I've been hearing rumors. I don't know if you said it, that they're going to take out the larger trucks, which I think would
That's what I
suck.
heard.
I don't know. It says beta, so that just gives them Activision a free pass to say, hey, this is going to be shitty for a while. It's free, though. I
Yep.
don't know.
Give us money. Give us money.
I've been really getting into writing music lately, so it's been kind of fun because I use my phone as a controller for what I record or whatever, and then I transfer it to my computer. But if I die in a Warzone match, I'll just mute my mic and then I'll start like recording while I'm waiting, type thing, just to kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And then I do watch and I pay attention, so if I do drop, I'm ready to go. But
I'm the same vein of you getting into music. I've been having a lot of thoughts about art again, like a lot of ideas, and I gotta put it to paper. Figuratively speaking, put it to paper.
well, you got that tablet, bro.
Yeah, I gotta start drawing some more thumbnails and maybe a cover page art, and then I wanna give you something for your album. It doesn't have to be a cover or anything, but at least in a little folder, inside. Or
I want you to do the summertime album.
Okay, I'm down.
We'll talk about it. I've got a light and a dark roast album coming out, so
nice.
We'll see. I got 2 down in the pipeline, but I'm thinking the summer one won't come out until like mid-July at this point.
Well, have your agent get a hold of my agent, and we'll talk.
All right, yeah, that sounds great. I put on Bloodsport today,
for the
and
record,
I forgot how awesome that movie was.
Oh yeah, it's a great movie. For the record, too, I'm sporting North Carolina blue over here too. Because it was the draft. I was going to wear my football jersey and shit, and then the video didn't work, and But I want to put on record that I believe North Carolina blue.
And I put on record that I love chocolate shakes.
Really? Like chocolate shakes, huh?
Yeah, Dairy Queen's the best.
I think strawberry shake might be my favorite. That's because my grandfather.
That's weird. You're old, man. You're so old. I was saying that to Bets when she left because she went to DQ today. I was like, you should get a strawberry shake. I haven't had one of those since I was like 7 years old. My God. What was your favorite summertime drink when you were a kid? Like that pop where you're running around the yard and it's super hot and you're like, I'm thirsty, and there was soda available to you. Maybe like a family picnic or something like that. What was your go-to? Like lemonade, orange soda, grape soda?
You hit it right out of the park on the first guess. You just said lemonade.
Lemonade? Yeah.
It's old lemonade when you're. Yep. But you freaking, it was cheap, and because we were poor, you come inside sweating your ass off and you just slam a glass of lemonade. I always like sour stuff, but I always like Squirt too. Squirt was always one of my favorite pops.
That stuff turns my stomach, man.
I love it. How about Big Red?
I never had Big Red, actually.
Really?
No.
It's good stuff. I like it. It's like a red cream soda. It's weird.
Betsy said red Kool-Aid. And I'm like, all right, I can mess with that.
Yeah, Kool-Aid, man.
I mean, like my all-time favorite, something that you can chug, is the orange Lava Burst High C. Fat, but...
Yes, I didn't like High C or Capri Sun or anything like that when I was growing up.
I would have to say it's a tie in between Root Beer and Sunkist. And when I say Root Beer, I mean Barks.
Yeah, I like the A&W Root Beer, man.
I like A&W. I'm not a big fan of the mug. It's all right.
No, mug tastes like chapstick. It's weird. It has this weird. It does. It does. It literally tastes like chapstick or some kind of petroleum base.
One time when I was a kid, I thought chapstick was candy, and I ate the whole fucking thing, man. I think I probably.
Oh, dude, I've eaten a stick of chapstick.
Oh, I know. And you're like, Play-Doh's edible.
Yeah. Hell yeah, man! I fucking ate. Remember the old paste? Well, you probably don't, but the glue paste with the stick. Fuck, I ate that stuff.
Oh
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Reminds me of Billy Madison.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
He starts freaking eating that that. Yeah.
And that teacher spreading it all over her face.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Kool-Aid though, straight up. Sunkist, they don't make it anymore, but Sunkist made a sparkling lemonade.
I remember that, man. Oh my God.
It was
They
it's
don't.
one of my
When did
favorite
they stop
popsicles,
making
man.
Sunkiss?
Well, the lemonade part, I don't know. I haven't seen it for years.
Oh,
I mean, it was
I just
probably
aged
10 years.
myself. I had a crush for lunch or with lunch, and I was like, man, like,
How about
kind of got me thinking.
OK Soda?
No, Surge. Surge is the biggest
No,
retro.
Surge no.
I tried Tab with whiskey. It was not good. I do not recommend that. It was terrible.
Probably not.
It tasted like
Tab
somebody's
was,
aunt ashed into your fucking Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
It was just like, ugh.
Bobcat Goldthwait, remember him? He
Bobcat
when he would be on
Goldthwait?
stage, he would slam Tab. Yeah, Goldthwait. He the guy that guy
Oh.
from Police Academy. When he was
Oh,
on stage,
yeah.
he'd have a case of Tab and he'd like slam the shit. It was like the Insane Clown Posse with their Faygo. Remember? It was like that, but with comedy.
Speaking of Faygo, how did that ever become popular? My God.
I know.
Were they
man.
just walking
It's
through
like-
the dollar store like, yo, I'm about to get something to eat. Shaggy 2 Dope Violent J. I'm about to quench my thirst. And it's like, yo,
I don't know
Shaggy,
how you
look
name-
at this Faygo. It's got a funny name because it was 2004.
There's a bunch of things in life that shouldn't be named what they are, and that's one of them. And the other one is facial tissue. Because every time I see that, I think a naughty thing.
What
So,
about Fanta? That's like right on the
don't
border.
you want to Fanta? It's
Remember
like
those-
Shasta, dude. It's just a fancy
Shasta.
Shasta.
Oh my God. It was so cheap that it would just come with in the what would you even call that? The turtle killers, or the holes for the can.
Yeah. Yeah, and they I wonder where they get
Oh my
that shit.
God.
all those things when I was a kid. It's like, oh my god, how did we survive? So
One thing I do regret, but I've been getting so wrapped up in Warzone that I have not even played Final Fantasy VII yet. It's still
That's
on my
okay,
PlayStation.
save it for later because if this pandemic goes on, you're gonna be playing it in the fall.
This pandemic.
I have a really funny story real quick for you.
Go
I was
ahead.
going to tell you earlier, but I forgot. Not really funny, but it's humorous. My mom, when I saw my mom today, I told her, I was like, there's a game my buddy told me that I should recommend to you. It's called Animal Crossing, and her eyes lit up, and she was at work, and the guy called to see if we had any Switches, and they were talking like bullshitting about how rare or how hard it was to get them now for whatever reason it is.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, my mom told him that she just bought a Switch, and they were kind of laughing about it. He's like, well, if you have a Switch, the game you have to play is Animal Crossing. And she freaking handed me a Post-it note off her counter, and it said Animal Crossing on it because she had written it down what the guy said. It's like, wow, that was awesome. So I think she might do it.
There's a lot of mechanics to learn, but once you get them down, it's like anybody can do it.
But I think it'll be
believe
easier
them.
for her than like Zelda or something like that.
Yeah, Zelda's like, yeah, have fun, mom, with a guardian.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Fighting a guardian, that is.
Yeah, Zelda's like on my level of gaming. It's not on the rookie's level of gaming at all. So.
What have you been playing, watching, man?
Not a damn thing. I watched. I caught up on a bunch of Joe Rogan podcasts. I like his stuff, so I've been watching him. He's had some good people on lately. Watched the draft. I've been watching that Michael Jordan documentary on ESPN. The Last Dance. It's really good. I highly recommend it. And then working. I really haven't done much. I come home. I kind of watch some YouTube stuff and some short videos or something like that. Have a couple beers and then I just go to bed and crash. It's about this week. What this week has been. We talked about a bunch of other stuff I played last week and watched, but that's lost into the ether, so I'm not going to revisit it. It's just gone.
It's gone forever. Sorry, bud.
It's just.
Trust me,
It's all right.
Oh my God, I was
Shit
so
happens.
upset.
Shit happens, but you have to adjust our episode count, and you have to still include the lost episode.
Yeah, that's episode 94. So I guess this is 95. There's just a lost
Almost
episode
to
out there.
100. What are we going to do at 100? Let's take some suggestions from the listeners to see what we should do.
I don't know. Maybe Justin will be on.
Maybe.
Just
See what
kidding.
We'll see what happens.
Oh, he's gonna be mad about that if he hears it.
My agent is talking with his.
My people are talking with your people. My God, this is mostly tequila. Wee.
Oof.
Another one.
Oh, I got my haircut today. Felt so good, man. It's so liberating.
I know.
So liberating.
You look
Especially
nice.
for how nice our weather. Oh, thank you. Especially for how nice our weather was.
What weather? I was not outside.
Oh, you should have been, man. 70 degrees and sunny. It was beautiful with some big puffy clouds. Oh, it was awesome. It was gorgeous out. Still waiting for our first legit thunderstorm. I want to fall asleep to lightning flashing through.
I hate it. I hate lightning, man.
Oh, I love it. I love it, man.
I hated
love
it
it.
because
I've
it was so unpredictable where I'd just be falling asleep and then a huge crack would come and shake me awake. Oh my God.
Well, that's thunder. That's thunder. That's a different story. The ones that rattle the windows and shake your whole house and wake you up at like 2 in the morning.
it's hand in hand.
Well, no, but you get those lightning storms where it's just like the sky just flashes. It just lights up, and I love it. I've always loved storms. Even when I was a little kid, I was never afraid of storms, except for the tornado that hit here in like 80 something. I can't remember what year that was, but I was at my grandma's house and I was like a mile away from where the tornado hit and tore apart Apache Mall. That was kind of scary because we were in the basement. It was like really a legit thing. But other than that, I love storms, man. I think that's awesome. Makes everything smell better.
Yeah,
Everything gets greener.
That true. My God.
And it kind of signifies the end of winter, you know?
Yeah, you can start smelling earth again. You're like, oh yeah.
Yeah. That first rainstorm and you just smell asphalt, hot asphalt. I love it. I love it. How are you guys doing there?
We're good. She's working from home and I'm just recovering. I'm supposed to go back to work by the time you hear this on Monday and back to a normal life for the most part. Wearing a face mask when I can, staying at home and trying to save money, although online shopping has been a huge temptation for me, but
it's so easy to spend money, man. It's so easy to spend money when you're just sitting at home.
Especially on dumb things like vinyl, but whatever.
I sent you that picture of the new mask because we're required to wear a mask at work now, and I sent you that picture of that mask.
Oh yeah, it's got the Nintendo controller on the front.
Yep.
It's pretty awesome.
As soon as I saw it, I'm like, that's the one I'm getting. It's better than the crap they give us. I mean, it's not crap because they're giving it to us, but they give us one for all day, and it's like that's the way it's supposed to work. But anyway, I digress.
And I don't know what the hell's going on anymore.
I know. It's weird, man. Times are strange, but like I said, it seems like people are getting out and about all of a sudden. I think everybody's gotten restless. They took the money. Everybody's like, fuck it, I'm going.
I wonder if we have a comment from our last video. I don't think we do. I think it was just...
Oh, we had Eric's James Bond thing. You never read it.
Oh, snap. I don't know all these characters, though. Do you have your tablet by you?
Yeah, I got it here. I know all the characters for sure.
I don't. I know Bond for the most part, but Sean Connery.
I've seen almost every single. I agree with him. I agree with him on that because that's my James Bond from when I was growing up. The first James Bond movie I ever saw, I found a VHS tape that my dad had. It was Diamonds Are Forever, and I watched that probably 30 times when I was a kid. And that's my deal. And Sean Connery was was James Bond. Yeah, it was good.
Let's see what
It was a good
he
thing.
said. Eric said Bond, Connery, Villain Silva, Henchman, Odd Job, Bond Woman, Honey Rider, car number 5, which is 1, 2, 3. What the hell is that?
Oh, well, he's probably talking about which James Bond car was the best. I like the one.
I can't tell which car it is though. I don't know. I don't know shit about cars.
I like the car in Casino, the new Casino Royale, the remake. That Aston Martin DB7 or whatever the hell that is. Oh my god, that car is so sick.
Personally, I would do Pierce, Mads. I would do what is his name? Lockjaw?
No, I think it's just Jaws, isn't it?
Jaws, that's right.
With the silver teeth. Yeah.
Yep. I don't know who Mads plays. I forgot his name.
Mads Mikkelsen?
Yeah, in the Casino
He was
Royale.
yeah. Let's see here. I can look it up. But
Javier Bardem in Skyfall was pretty badass too.
He was Silva. I think that's Silva.
And then that brunette number from A Dame to Kill For and Casino Royale.
Yep.
I would pick her.
She was good.
And then I'd pick car number 2. I don't know what car that is. I forgot.
I would say Halle Berry was pretty Bond girl too. Gotta say, I don't like her as a.
Tomorrow Never Dies or.
Yeah, Tomorrow Never Dies. That's exactly right. Yep.
Are you sure?
I liked her.
I don't know.
Sure what?
I gotta look it up. Agent Under Fire for PlayStation 2 was one of the best Bond games, other than GoldenEye, in my personal opinion.
It was very good. The one right after GoldenEye 2, where you could play multiplayer and you were like on the ski slopes and stuff in the winter setting and stuff. I can't remember what it was called.
The World Is Not Enough.
Yeah, it might have been. Mads Mikkelsen played the Cypher in
Die Another Day. That's the movie she was in with Pierce.
Yep.
What a badass.
I like her. Yep. Pierce Brosnan, man. He was a good Bond too. I like him.
He was my favorite.
But
just cheese.
Well, Sean Connery was cheese. That's for sure.
The World Is Not Enough is what I was talking about for the N64 video game. The second one.
Yep. I love that one. GoldenEye, though, God, I mean, that was like, I got into that like I got into Destiny for a couple of years. It was the same thing. It's like that's all you played. Your buddies would all come over.
That movie and that game are just completely iconic.
See, I didn't like GoldenEye, the movie. I don't know. I'm weird like that, but I did not like that movie. And I don't know why. I think it was I'm Invincible guy. It was so corny and so cheesy that I was just like, I don't know.
I was also a kid, so.
Well, that's true. I saw it in the movie theater on Christmas with my mom. Me and my mom used to go on Christmas every year to see the new Bond film. So that's before this virus hit and everything got canceled. So.
Say you're in an open field, but you're standing next to the sound booth and a sound guy is running the show, and you can blast any song you want to damn near break the system. What song would you play?
Genesis by Busta Rhymes.
It's pretty awesome, man.
that whole album, the bass in that thing, it was just ridiculous, and the production of the music was so sick. That or Closer by Nine Inch Nails. That was the first song I ever heard on a subwoofer in a car.
Subwoofer?
And it wasn't a car. It was some dude's van. It was in high school. I think I was in 11th grade in shop class. He had this old Chevy van, and he had this huge sound system in it. And it was the first time I ever heard bass. and a CD player and everything else in the vehicle. I
Kinda
think that was
scared
90.
you.
Yeah, it was 93. And then I heard the song and I'm like, wow, because I grew up kind of private school, religious kind of thing, not allowed to listen to heavy metal or anything like that. And the very first rock and roll I ever heard, other than old rock by my dad, my father and stuff.
Yep.
My buddy in private school brought in a cassette tape, and it had Metallica Black Album, it had Bruce Springsteen,
Man.
and it had Guns N' Roses' Appetite for Destruction on it. And I listened to that
And you're
over
corrupt.
and over. Yep, and I was corrupted.
It was over.
And then Megadeth. I can't remember what album it was, but it was the one with Sweating Bullets and
I
that
should
kind of
know
stuff.
this, but I don't off the top of my head. I'm terrible.
Let's see, I'll look it up here. But yeah, that was my first introduction to secular music.
Secular.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Let's see, Sweating Bullets was on Megadeth Lullaby version. No, wait. Sweating Bullets, the song Countdown to Extinction. That's what it was. And it was 1992. Yeah. It's crazy.
Is that the one where he's pointing at the sign? I should know this. I'm such a dope.
No, Sweating Bullets is when it's him. Hello, me. It's me again.
Oh,
And then it's like the video is like a cycle word, and they keep going through all the windows of the doors. Yep.
Have you seen screenshots of the new Dune? How do you
The
feel
what?
about that new Dune? Dune.
Oh, Dune. So when I was a kid, the same thing. It was like I didn't get to see a lot of crazy movies or anything, but that was one of the movies that my mom showed me, and I was infatuated with that movie. I read the first book too, and I had a couple action figures. They made a couple action figures back in the day. I had them. I am super pumped, especially for the director.
It's a
Because
new Star Wars in a way, or an old, but because it's coming out in December, like most of the
Yep.
Star Wars films. So I just
Yep,
find
and
that
it's
interesting.
Yep, and it's Villeneuve who knocked Blade Runner out of the park, in my opinion. So I'm super excited for it. I hope they don't go too rogue with the story and change a bunch of shit. I hope they keep it.
I mean, the screenshots look good, but a lot of people are, elitist, purists that think that the original is the way, which it is, but it's,
Well,
I don't know.
Yeah,
know.
but there was a lot of elitists that were doubting Blade Runner 2029 too. So, and then it ended up being one of the highest rated movies of
I
that
think it's
year.
2049.
Or 2049.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I know. And I saw that movie by myself in IMAX, and I was just completely blown away.
Oh God, that was the first time I saw the music. Well, the first time the music hits, it's like, and just the way it looks.
I think I
And the way
saw
it
it
was
like
acted.
3 times in the theaters, at least, because I
Really?
know I took
Nice.
Justin. And I may have went one other time. So
I didn't get to see it in the theater. I've seen it I probably watched it at least half a dozen, or at least a dozen times, in 4K and stuff. I own it, of course. But even like, I was afraid of like, they're like, oh, Harrison Ford's gonna be in it. I'm like, oh fuck, and it was perfect. Like he did it perfect. Villanueva, that guy, something else. That's all I gotta say. Even Jared Leto, everybody hated Jared Leto as a bad guy. I thought he was great. So
yeah, it's Tyrell.
That evil chick though, his sidekick, that robot chick, man,
She was brutal, man. I love her.
such a good character.
I've got her
Oh,
pop.
it was ridiculous. Her what? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I've got her pop, man.
Even Batista in the beginning, it was sick. Like, it was so sick.
That fight is what set the tone for the
Yeah.
whole movie, man.
Yep, I loved it. It's a slow burn, just like the
It
original.
was
but
such
man,
now you're making me want to rewatch it. It's such a visceral movie, man.
Yep,
So
it
good.
was. I loved it, and his holographic girlfriend and stuff. It was like amazing to get so emotional over AI. You know what I mean?
I
It's
know,
crazy.
and of course, dopey ass me. I was just out of a relationship, so I watched that shit, and I'm just like, oh my god, I'm melting into this film, like 110%.
Mhm.
I'm a cyberpunk fanatic as it is, but
Yeah.
well,
Me too.
anyways,
Me
let's
too.
see here. I'm almost done with Parks and Rec again. That's just like, really, Daryl, what are you doing with your life? I've been watching
I,
what we do in the shadows. You should
yeah, should I
watch that.
watch that?
You should. It's funny.
Okay.
It's a lot of dark
Is
humor.
it on Hulu?
It is, unfortunately.
Okay. Is Fargo on Hulu?
I don't know. I've never seen that show.
Oh, I saw the first season. It was fantastic, but it was on FX, and then it got bought, or AMC or something. It got, or not AMC.
I know what you mean.
Yeah, AMC. Yeah. But yeah, I do want to see, because I like Watiti, and I think he had something to do with the original.
It's a lot of that humor. And speaking of
Okay.
AMC, what do you think of that? I hear they're filing for bankruptcy.
I mean, we can. Can you truly say, other than the big screen and the sound, that you enjoyed going to a movie theater?
Now
Other
with
than
the
'cause
bigger
you go by.
theaters or seats, yes.
Yes, but you would go by yourself a lot. I'm talking like, there was nothing fun about going to a movie that was sold out and packed. There's nothing fun about that. For me, there's nothing fun about that. There's nothing fun about going and spending $60 fucking dollars to see a movie and have popcorn and a pop. You know, I don't know. I think it's really cool. Like these the couple movies that came straight to digital, and you pay $20 to watch them. I think that's awesome, because if you have 4K and in the home theater system at home, you don't have to deal with any of that. I buy a bag of Act 2 butter or movie theater buttercorn or butter popcorn for $1.20, and I can watch it as many times as I want, in 3 days or whatever the hell the limit is on it. But
So you're
I
not
think that's
concerned
gonna
at
be
all with the potential that movie theaters are going to close?
no, I'm always concerned, because that's people's jobs, and that's people's money and stuff like that. But it's the wave of the future. I think this whole virus thing is going to change a lot of things that way. I think a lot of people are going to start staying and working from home. More people are going to be working from home, which in turn will let businesses not have such like giant campuses where people have to work. You know what I mean? Like, things are going to change. It's going to change a lot of stuff. And I think, the digital media was already coming, because video games, if you would have told me 10 years ago that, we just get games on digital, nobody buys discs anymore, I wouldn't have believed you. And now that's how it's been for 5 years or so. I think that's just a new thing. I think if they bring it like Wonder Woman, if it came out and it was like $30 or $20 to watch it, you get four buddies to come over and watch it, or you all want to watch a movie. It's $5 a piece.
You can't even get together right now to do that.
Well, obviously now,
I know,
but I'm just saying.
I think it would probably be like $40.
Probably, because they know multiple people are going to be watching it and stuff. So,
do you have Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you heard of a show called Adventure Time?
I have.
So there's
I have not watched
creator.
this episode.
He's a pretty goofy guy. On Netflix, there's a show called The Midnight Express. It released on 4/20. Think of it as like a mature rated Adult Swim twist on Adventure Time, but all the dialogue is like a podcast. So the kid like goes to like alternate dimensions and then interviews people, and then like uploads it to the Midnight Express, his quote unquote podcast, and that's the episode. So it's really weird. It kind of caught me off guard, because it's like they started talking like, "Hey, do you mind if I interview you?" And he's like, "No." And then they just went into like, it sounded like Joe Rogan. But there's all like the president's fighting like all these zombies in the background, and he's changing into like, it is literally a drug trip.
Is it animated?
Very much so. But you would appreciate it. I'd say the first episode's 20 minutes. Just give it just for fun. I had it on even for 10 minutes just to check out the animation, because it is beautiful. It's crazy.
It's Midnight Express, you said?
Yep. I forgot the name.
You also should.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was speaking of animation. I know this was lost last week. We're gonna dip into it a little bit, but you should watch that Sound and Fury. You should check it out. I want to know what your opinion is on it.
Sound and Fury. What is that?
It's like, you remember the animated movies Heavy Metal?
Oh yeah.
It's Sturgill Simpson. He's like a bluegrass country guy, but this was like his rock album.
Okay.
Yeah. You should check it out because the animation is pretty stunning in it, and the music's not bad.
Yeah, that's his rock album.
Yep. And I gotta watch Castlevania still. I haven't watched the third season.
It is pretty dark. Dark.
Well, yeah. Well, both the other seasons have been.
This one more so than others. Personally.
They have an album of lullaby versions of Megadeth songs, by the way.
I mean, Baby's Gotta Sleep.
I guess.
I guess
I fell asleep to it, I guess.
I guess there's a new TurboGrafx Mini coming out for $100. There's probably some games I recognize, but I don't know. That was kind of a lost era to me personally. That was way before, probably almost like 4 years before I was even around. So
the TurboGrafx 16 and the 3DO were my generation's version of Stadia. They came out and they tried to do something different, but they were so fucking expensive. Well, Stadia's not expensive, but they were so expensive and it's just ridiculous that it didn't sell here.
I had to think to myself, like, what's Stadia again?
Yeah, I know, right?
I'm like, oh yeah. Now I remember.
Oh, that's the thing. No, that's the thing.
That's definitely a thing.
Apparently. That's the one thing that scares me about video games. They're talking, I heard the other day, the new flight simulator for Microsoft.
Yeah.
It's 156 gigabytes to download it. And then you have to have high-speed internet just to render the graphics properly. So they're using the cloud. It's that same thing that Crackdown was going to try to do that they promised. But that's the part that scares me about video games. I want to be able to just, like Doom was great because you installed the game, it worked perfect. It wasn't trying to, communicate with a server somewhere and constantly trying to do shit that you needed high internet to do. That really scares me because if you don't have good internet or if the internet drops out, half the game you paid for, I don't know. That's the part that scares me about the whole Stadia thing. When I first heard about Stadia, I'm like, shit.
Oh yeah, it's a streaming service that you have to pay for. It's like, what if you guys like go out of business or something? I don't know.
Yeah, where did all my games go that I paid for? Oh, they're gone. So I don't know. That's still why I still buy physical.
And it's gone.
Yeah.
Speaking of being gone, you want to take a break?
Oh, we can.
All right.
You didn't have any other. You didn't have any other things from the week you wanted to discuss?
Not at the moment. Let's take a break and then we'll get back in the game. All right. Be right back. Bye. And we're back. What a nice break.
That was good. I just forgot the villains for the Bond thing that I wanted to say. My favorite villain was from Diamonds Are Forever, obviously. And the main guy was Blofeld. If he's the guy that inspired Dr. Evil with Austin Powers movies.
Yeah. Goldfinger.
And
right?
Yep. And no, Blofeld. It was just Blofeld. And the two assassins that worked for him were Mr. Wint and Mr. Kidd. And they were these creepy ass assassins that worked for him. I encourage anybody to look at that. Just go on YouTube and look up some scenes from these guys: Blofeld, Mr. Wint, and Mr. Kidd. And it was made in 1971, and it was creepy as hell. But those are, I forgot to mention who my favorites were for. So
cool story.
Yeah, bro.
I know. We're gonna jump right into it. It is time for your favorite part of the episode. Back of the box.
It's a back of the box.
I have two entries.
Back of the box. Roll. All right, I'll try my best. I'm working without a partner.
Only evil. This dark could bring him back. Only a game this big can do him justice. The most impressive creatures ever put in a game, IGN64.com. An absolute must-have, next generation. The best first-person shooter for the N64 Game Pro. Pick off distant enemies with deadly sniper weapons. Stunningly modeled and animated enemies.
What was that?
Stunningly modeled and animated enemies hunt you with uncanny intelligence. Ferocious multiplayer deathmatch. This came out. Let's see here. We're still here. Your car's.
Yeah, we're still here.
Yeah. Let's see. This game came out in 1998.
Okay, so Nintendo 64. Is that all I get? That's all you're telling me?
That's all you get. That's all it says.
Can you, since it's so short, can you say it again one more time?
Only evil. This doesn't even make sense.
I know, right?
But it's what's on there. Only evil this dark could bring him back. Only a game this big can do him justice. The most impressive creatures ever put in a game. An absolute must-have rating. The best first-person shooter for the N64. Pick off distant enemies with deadly sniper weapons. Ferocious multiplayer death matches. And stunningly modeled and animated enemies. With uncanny intelligence. Nintendo Power. Are you there? I think we lost him. Well, what do you think?
Do you play as an agent? It's like a secret agent.
No, that's one.
It's got to be some kind of supernatural thing. It's probably a game I haven't played. It's not the best shooter on Nintendo 64 because the best shooter on Nintendo 64 was GoldenEye. Is this based off a Clive Barker project?
No, it is not.
Long-range weapons. Bring a person back. Is the lead character considered like a jock type character?
No. That's two.
So it's not Duke Nukem. Boy, best shooter on Nintendo 64. How would they say that? Who said that? Who would say that?
Best shooter.
Is this
Game Pro.
sci-fi? Game Pro. Is this sci-fi based? Or like fantasy based? I guess. Well, fantasy is different. That could be. Goddamn! I don't think I'm gonna.
I'd say sci-fi. But don't get hung up on that. It's a loose sci-fi.
Bring him back is the thing and it's long range. They made a point of saying long range. Do you play as a human?
Yes, that's three.
Shooter. And you said it was first person.
Yep.
Was this well received? Well, obviously, if they say it's best, never mind.
I won't count that.
Is this a franchise?
Yes.
Really?
That's four, so now you gotta guess.
Oh, no. Do that. Do you play as a female? Oh, I have to guess. Bring him back. Oh, is it Serious Sam?
I'm sorry, Jake. You did not win this week in 20 question
give me
the back of the box.
Give me a couple hints. Don't tell me right away. Just give me
Okay. There's dinosaurs.
Oh, Turok. God damn it.
But which one?
2.
Yep. Seeds of
Yeah,
Evil.
fuck. Yeah, fuck. I forgot that he got resurrected. Damn.
Yeah, the game was
That was
really
good though.
badass.
The
All right, here's my
multiplayer was
next
awesome
one.
because the multiplayer was awesome because you had that weapon where you'd shoot that thing and it would stick to people's heads and suck their brains out of their head and kill them. It was like a one-shot kill. The hell was it called? I can look it up real quick. Okay, go ahead with your next one.
This is a film. Came out in 2013.
The Cerebral Bore was the name of the weapon. Turok 2 multiplayer. Are you
Hang
still
on,
here?
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
The Cerebral Bore is a weapon first featured in Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. It is a weapon of unknown origin that consists of a homing projectile capable of latching onto its victim's head, killing them by drilling into their skulls and exploding when they reach the brain. And it would like shoot out like goo out of the thing. It was like the what's that movie? Boy, Phantasm. It was like the silver ball in Phantasm that would latch onto people's heads and blow out their freaking brains out the other side.
All right. You ready?
Yep.
Please only make me read this once.
Okay, I'll try. Movie 2013.
1,000 years after the cataclysmic events forced humanity's escape from Earth, Nova Prime has become mankind's new home. Legendary General Sypha Rage returns from an extended tour on duty to his estranged family, ready to be a father to his 13-year-old son, Kitai, when an asteroid storm damages Cypher and Kitai's craft. They crash land on a now unfamiliar and dangerous Earth.
Yep, I know what this is. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It was Will Smith.
Hang on, let me finish it. Let me get through this.
Okay.
After his father lies dying in the cockpit, Kitai must trek across the hostile terrain to recover their rescue beacon. His whole life, Kitai has wanted nothing more than to be a soldier like his father. Today, he gets his chance.
Is Will Smith in this movie?
Yes.
Is this After Earth?
Yeah, you got one tonight. You got one.
All right, there we go. There we go. Horrible movie.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
It's terrible. Absolutely awful. Well, at least I have one out of two. And technically, if I would have had Justin's help, I might have got Turok too. I was thinking Turok right away, but I was thinking long range weapons. I'm like, what the? Like, why did they make such a big deal out of that? But anyway.
Yeah, I tried.
It is what it is. No, those are two good ones. After Earth, that's out of the fucking left field. Nobody's seen that movie.
I know, that's why I chose it. I try to do some weirdo movie. Let me make sure we're still recording. We are good.
Hope so.
Yeah, we're good, man.
God, last week just sucked. It was such a disaster. Not even just in the losing the episode, but the recording and everything. Everything was effed up. I think it was probably just because of the internet traffic and how bad everything's been. Everybody's at home and stuff like that, I think.
I was just trying to make space on my laptop.
Discord isn't even working very well. It's really choppy and stuff. And
it's choppy, but I think we're going to get some audio out of it. We'll be all right.
I hope so.
You want to do This Week in 20 Questions?
Yeah, give me my theme song, buddy.
This Week in 20 Questions. Let me laugh.
27 years ago on the Nintendo Genesis, Sega Genesis, Fatal Fury.
It sounds familiar to me, but I do not know.
Dead Island Riptide is 7 years old.
Ooh, that was DLC for the original Dead Island. I like that game a lot, actually. Was that a second game?
I think that was a sequel, yes.
Oh, shows what I know.
I like the first one. I like Dead Island, but it was janky as hell. And they get better.
I love the jank in it, though.
20 years ago, Metal Gear Solid came out for the Game Boy Color.
random. It's like, really? I bet that's a super expensive cartridge to own.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. For sure. Yeah, let's see. That's your question. 34 years ago, Gradius came out of Nintendo. I love that game. I love those side-scrolling space shooters.
They're
love it.
impossible. This
True.
looks pretty awesome, actually. The Metal Gear Solid Game Boy game.
Oh, I'm sure it is. 31 years ago, River City Ransom. Remember that game?
Oh my god.
It
Hey,
was pre-GTA, pre-everything.
I love River City Ransom and BTW on Amazon. Game Boy Color version of Metal Gear is going for $299.
Are you serious?
I'm not kidding.
Jesus.
It has the box and everything, so that's
I
probably
don't
why.
care. That's stupid. That's like selling me Jordans for $400. Like, go fuck yourself. 17 years ago on the Game Boy Advance, Fire Emblem came.
I never got into those games. Meh.
Me either. I was a Dragon Warrior guy. So, 29 years ago on the Super Nintendo, SimCity.
I like those games a lot. They were just a little slow going for me, personally.
I preferred Populous, but that's just me. I'm old. So, 24 years ago on the Super Nintendo, Super Bomberman 4. 21 years ago on the Nintendo 64, Super Smash Brothers. 21 years. Damn.
I remember when that came out. I was 9 then.
I never played it until we played it on your Switch. Never played a Smash Brothers. 4 years ago, I like this game. You introduced me to this game when you borrowed me your PlayStation 2, Alien Nation.
Oh, Alien. Oh yeah, that's a twin stick, right?
Yeah, the Housemark twin stick. Yep. Actually, this is going to be your question. Let's see. Nier is 10 years old.
Oh, the first one, yeah.
We'll do. It's all Super Bomberman came out this year, or this time every year. NBA Street Volume 2 came out 17 years ago. That was a great game. Good basketball game.
Oh yeah, I remember those games. Some of these, dude, I'm looking at it. I'm down the rabbit hole now on the Metal Gear Game Boy Color game. Metal Gear Solid Nintendo Game Boy Color new sealed, near mint and rare. Guess how much for sealed?
$500.
Keep going.
Are you fucking kidding? I don't even want to guess.
I'm not even kidding. I'm not even kidding. Just keep going. This is hilarious.
$2,000.
Okay, that you obviously overshot it. A VGA rated 85 plus sealed Metal Gear Solid Nintendo Game Boy Color game from 2000. I can buy it now for $750.
I just said $750. That's fucking insane. That's insane.
Metal Gear Solid Collection sealed NES, IBM, Game Boy Color, PS2, PS3, HD 1, 2, 3, and 4. Guess how much?
That has to be $1,000 at least.
How about there's 41 watchers on eBay and it's $30,000.
That makes no sense.
I'm not. I can't make it up. I cannot tell a lie.
That makes no sense whatsoever. Where the hell did that again? Prototype 2 came out 8 years ago already.
I never played those games either. I know I'm kind of picky.
I played the first one. Played the second one. You know.
No, I'm just.
They could have been better. They were really good at the time though, because you got the feeling of being all powerful. It was like you get the powers of like Saints Row and stuff, but even crazier, more violent. I guess.
I know of it. I've just never tried it.
This is your question
Okay.
of the week. This game came out 23 years ago on my birthday, which is on Monday. So 2 days from now.
Happy
so sorry,
birthday,
but it's-
Jake.
Oh, thanks. All right. 1997. I'm getting pop-ups for Predator Hunting Grounds. That must mean the game sucks.
Is this third person?
Yes.
Is it multiplayer?
No.
First person or third person single player?
Well, I won't say it's only third person. There is third person.
Is this a horror game?
No.
Is this on PlayStation? Or no. Is there sequels?
Yes.
Is this a racing game?
No. That's 5.
The only reason I guess that is because you said that there's a first and third person perspective, which is rare for that point in time unless you're driving a car.
Yep.
It's not a horror game. Is this a beat 'em up?
No.
Is this a sports game?
No.
No, that's a dumb question. Sorry, everybody.
Awesome.
Dumb questions. Yes. 97. Was this a console exclusive?
Yes.
Is this on PlayStation?
No.
Was this sci-fi?
Yes. That's 10.
Sci-fi, first person, third person, not a horror game. Sci-fi. Is it turn-based?
No.
You play as a human?
No.
No. Ew. Sci-fi. You play as a human. 97. That's super early. It's N64 era. Was this on the Dreamcast?
No.
God, I'm wasting questions. First person and third person. I'm trying to think of multiple perspectives.
Yep.
Yeah. Was this a Nintendo?
Yes.
Okay. That helps. First and third person sci-fi. Was there shooting in this game?
Yes. That's 15.
Well, I can't remember if you play as a human in Jet Force Gemini. Because that's one that comes to mind. But think what came out on N64, because that's about that time. That was sci-fi, a single player game. That's a huge thing. It was sci-fi though. There was shooting.
Yep.
It's a preference thing, but do you consider Duke Nukem horror?
No.
Okay. Oh, but you play as a human. Yeah, duh. What don't you play as a human in? My God. I was going to say Shadowgate. It's really tough to do this by yourself. I'm just
I know it's really hard.
It's so tough to. Well, what are you
Yeah.
thinking? You know, you can't bounce any ideas off every. I feel like freaking Forrest Gump with the ping pong paddle, just bouncing it on the wall to himself.
Yep, to yourself.
Oh my God. First person. Sci-fi. Think sci-fi. Everything.
You're dwelling on the you're dwelling on the first person thing in the wrong way. So don't get hung up. I don't think that helps. It might. What's one of your other major questions?
Well, this is just tough now because I know what system it's on. I can't look at a list. I know that it's first person or multiple perspectives, depending, which is rare for that point in time. Do you kill bugs?
I don't think so. No. No.
Do you kill zombies?
No. You got one more question. You gotta guess.
Are there sequels in this game?
Yeah.
I wasted so many questions. My God.
Just went quick. That's all. I will tell you that this has Nintendo characters. Like not well, it has Nintendo franchise characters. That doesn't really. That's kind of a misleading. It has Nintendo exclusive characters. Put it that way. Sci-fi. They're shooting. You're not a.
I know everybody's probably screaming at their freaking speakers right now. Like, God. Man. He even gave me a freaking help.
Big help. If you really don't know and you just want to give up, I'll give you more. But it's gonna be.
Well, I was gonna say Metroid, but there wasn't a Metroid that came out around that time on N64. What?
And you're a human. And you're a human.
And you're a human. I give up.
Good luck.
Star Fox. God.
Yes, sir.
You got me.
Yep. I'll give. I'm gonna give you.
Got me.
I'm gonna give you one more game because it's easy because it just came out a year ago. We're just gonna do this quick, but it's a good one. Okay. This came out 1 year ago. 1 year ago. April 26, 2019. So tomorrow, I guess, the anniversary when we're recording.
What the hell was I playing last year? I can't
Started
even
asking
remember.
you regular questions. Started asking you regular questions.
Is this a horror game?
Yep.
He plays a human.
Yep.
Is it first person?
No.
Is it third person?
Yes.
Last year, April 26th. Third person. Is this a console exclusive?
Yes. That's 5.
A horror game. Eh?
Mm-hmm.
I should totally know this. What the hell came out last year? Hang on, I gotta go to my Xbox quick. Can you use weapons in this game?
Yes.
You can. Is it multiplayer?
No.
Well, what the hell, Jake? What the hell? Game comes out in the middle of February, February. That's what month I'm in. April.
Mm-hmm.
April 25th. A horror.
It's no
game.
surprise you're stuck in February. That's when the world stopped for everybody. So, no surprise.
God dang it.
Ask your questions. Ask your normal questions. Vehicles, settings, consoles. Hold on.
Is that on PlayStation?
Yes.
PlayStation exclusive horror game? Are there Vikings in this game?
No.
Damn it.
It's not God of War.
No, I was thinking Hellblade.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Hellblade. That I'm interested in the sequel. I actually liked Hellblade a lot. I was surprised that I liked that game so much.
My God. Do you fight zombies?
Yes, that's 10.
Huh. Interesting. Very interesting. Well, I know it's not Resident Evil 2 because that came out in January of last year.
Wasn't exclusive either.
It wasn't exclusive. This is a PlayStation exclusive that came out. Do you ride a motorcycle?
Yes.
It's a Days Gone.
It is. Good job.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you got 1 out of 2 too. It's the same thing as me in the back of the box. Good job, Daryl.
High five.
High five. Here. We're seeing each other in video, so we're high fiving.
Yeah, sorry for the no video.
It is what it is. We haven't had video for any of these because
I know
everything is so fucked up. I was looking into getting a PC so we could do better work here. So we're working on it, guys. We're adjusting just like everybody else. You know, thank you for listening. It's still the same. It'll still be the same audio. We're gonna get audio every day unless Daryl loses it.
Thank you. You got a secret question? You got a weird question?
Damn it! I do, but I forgot it now. Oh, what is the one thing you miss the most about this quarantine nonsense?
Honestly, Chinese buffet.
Really?
Well, think about it. You can't do that shit anymore. And sushi.
Yeah, I can't go to bed.
Sushi.
Yeah, we can't. Sushi's garbage anyway. Yeah,
that's my own personal. That's my own personal thing, though.
I do miss red ginger. Apart from the obvious of family, not being able to see families and friends in person and everything else, I think for me, it's probably I miss the. Man, I don't know. I'm such a person that likes to be by myself and likes people away from me that this is kind of a dream. So, what do I miss?
I'm semi there. I would like to go out to eat.
Yeah, that would be nice. I miss going to the bar with my buddies. Like being able to be like, hey, let's Let's go to Fridays after work. Or before the podcast, me and you used to go to Trappers or Red Ginger or something like that. That's what that's what I miss. I miss the relaxation of that.
Well, I tell you one thing. I had to cancel my honeymoon, and I said, "Hey, all that money we didn't spend when everything opens back up, we're going out for steaks. We're gonna get dressed up nice,
There you go.
and we're gonna go out and have a nice dinner." Because it's like
You should go to Pour, Pour, Wine and Spirits or whatever, or Wine and Bistro over in Champlin. It's right
never heard of it.
It's right off 169. Just before when you get to Anoka and 169 curves around.
Oh God, yeah, I-94 and Radio fucking Drive.
Yeah, it's right before that. There's like a strip mall there with like a dance studio and everything else in it. Just after the holiday, there's
You can dance.
It's so good. Everything I've ever had there, you should go there. That's where you should go. That or Jack's. You should bring her to Jack's, or you should go to Pour.
My favorite place is Lynn's.
Lynn's is good, man.
That's where my grandparents went, so I kind of feel an affinity to that place. It was old school,
Yep, classy. Well, Jack's is classy, man. That shit's been around since the 40s.
Oh yeah,
I like that place.
I don't know.
It's exuberantly expensive. But Pour, you can spend half of what you spend at Jack's and have just good.
I'll have to check that out. Betsy writes articles for Only in Your State, so maybe I'll recommend that for one of her articles.
You should. Those people are very nice people, and their original place was up in Otsego, and they expanded to here. I mean, they are expensive, but the New York strip there, man, you can't get no better. And have a Moscow Mule. I'm telling you right now, their cocktails there are fucking fantastic. So a little shout out to Paul. You can give me some coupons if you.
Exactly, $5 off.
Yeah, any little bit helps.
I suppose. All right, well, let's wrap this thing up. Thanks for sticking with us, Cyberbots. Want to hear from you at cyberlunch1@outlook.com, cyberbotportal@gmail.com. Hit us up on our YouTube comments, Facebook comments, anything. It would be great. We'd love to hear from you. Please stay safe out there. Wear a mask. Wash your goddamn hands. Don't touch your face.
Don't be a filthy animal. That's all you got to do.
And watch how many times you have burgers from McDonald's in a week. I know. I'm looking right.
Dude,
in the mirror.
speaking of that, real quick, I've been on for the month. I've been on not keto, but pretty much keto, where it's just all protein. I've been eating a lot of hamburger and chicken and stuff without carbs. It's really good, and I feel better. But damn, watch your guts. That's all I gotta say.
I can imagine. Well, that's a great way to end it. Anyways, thanks for sticking around. We'll be back next week. Hopefully we'll have Justin on. Sorry about that. And you guys take care. Peace out.
Love you guys.
Peace. I'm Daryl.
I'm Jake.
This is Cyber Lunch. And